Okay, guys, we're back. The power just in the entire neighborhood goes out, man. How is that a thing? How is that a thing? Was that power outage cancer fighting back? Yeah, but we fought back. We brought the power back because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Going over my concept and doing a drawing was too much for the power grid. It's true. This starting screen is specially crafted for our charity stream. The folks over at Quest and Princess Margaret had like a cool package for me to be able to use some things. I was like, hey, why not? It looks cool. But yeah, power went out, guys. It's back. Hopefully it doesn't go again. And we can continue having fun. All right. So we were, before we were rudely interrupted, doing a drawing. We were drawing Bronzong, courtesy of Dan Marsh for their donation, as well as I went over their Unite concept. So let's get back to where we were. Thankfully, we hadn't really started. We were just getting started. Thank you, Dan Marsh. Repost the link? Yeah, good call. There it is. Donate here. Then I will pin. You don't want to choose a different. Is this Pokemon cursed? Maybe. Maybe that Pokemon's just cursed. No, Bronzong's okay. Okay. So let's get our color palette. We need a light tone, medium tone, and then dark tone. Maybe we can get a better dark tone than that. Yeah. And then our outline and hollow tone, our red tone. That's kind of pink. Yeah. Much better red. And then the silvery part. It's a little too blue. That'll look good. Okay. Those are our colors. And first we want to get started by doing a sketch. We'll use this burgundy color. That way we can have like our sketch work done. And then on our sketch work, we do the line work. And then on our line work, we do the color work. So it's like a bell. Like that. And then that part. Let's move this down a bit. He kind of has an armpit. You guys ever realize Bronzong has an armpit? Never realized that before. Ew. I know, right? Ew. Need some more space. Does it make you feel something? No. Gotta go a little longer, a little thinner. There we go. And then okay, and then kind of like that. The teeth and the eyes. And there's just some accent work here. Okay, so there's our sketch. Not bad for our first little draft at it. We take our brush. We're going to use a color we plan to outline with, which is this one. This is where we start our line work. Mostly just going over it. Of course, I started with the armpit. That's the easiest part to draw. I just dropped some Pokemon cards. I did. Okay. There's the bell part on the inside, which we'll get to after. Nice. And then be a little careful with the loops here. Kind of want them to look a little more cutesy than it is normally, so it'll be a little more rounded. Kind of like he has hair. There we go. Let's go with a thinner brush on this part. Like the rounded corners, actually. And then it's the inner part. Kind of like his eyebrows, if you think about it. I'm gonna go with longer eyes. Even though it's not like true to Bronzong. That's like, this is like the Ender style where we have the long eyes. This is his nose bridge. There we go. And then I'm gonna give him a smile almost. There we go. And then we're gonna add a little bit of three-dimensionality. That. Let's do this part. I guess we should get this done as well. This perspective-wise, this can come around like that. Boom. That. And then, oops. This part's going to be a little tough. The way I drew it's wrong. It should be like coming out a little. I'll have to erase that part. That. Okay. I think that's pretty much it for our line work. We go thinner on this one. All right, next, this is where the magic happens. We're going to get rid of all our sketch lines. The way you do that is first slot, you put your sketch color. Second slot, you put 0 or like white. And then instead of pressing left click, which would erase, you right click and it only erases that color that you have selected. Boom. Look at that. It's like a happy little Bronzong. Cute, right? Instead of him being angry, I made him happy. All right. So now we're going to do our color work. So we want to go, let's do our medium tones, which should be this one. So a little too big. Nice. These ridges in here. Go slightly smaller on the brush. And same thing on this side. And this one in here. Perfect. This loop here. And then perfect. This part in here. That part in there. Went too thick on that. Okay, like that. We'll do the inside part of that a slightly different tone. Need to make a small line here. Then there we go. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Nice. At the loop. Then here. Boom, 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 boom. I'll use this color for this part as well.